Right, good morning everyone. The current time is 6:50 in the morning. You may be asking yourself, wow, you're up so early. Why are you up so early? So I'm on a new schedule. I'm on a new routine. I'm on a entirely new thing. The reason I'm up so early is because I'm preparing to go for my runs at 7:15, so about 25 minutes from now. And I was gonna originally wake up at 6:45, but I also was possibly thinking of bringing cold showers back in the morning. First thing is a cold shower. Just because I think it's something that helps keep you disciplined, and it's something that helps keep you kind of, I don't know, like focused in a way. At least it works like that for me. But yeah, I haven't had my cold shower yet, but I think I'm going to. And I decided that my morning routine wasn't going to be strenuous. It was going to be a cold shower and a cup of coffee. Just because I think I'm one of those people that, like, I'm a morning person, for sure, but I am also a person that takes like a while to boot up and kind of be alive. And so for the first like hour of the day, or for the first 45 minutes of my day, is mainly going to be something like a no talking, just slow wake up type of thing. But yeah, other than that, the schedule's it contains, I will go through all of this later. I'm not doing it now, but I'll go through all of it later just because I don't want to be on technology right now. So this is an exception. But it's going to contain 4 hours of work with my job, and then it's going to contain 4 to 5 hours of work on the company for 6 days a week, and then on Sundays it'll contain 5 hours of work, and I'm using like half of Sunday as like my rest and recovery, and then my reboot for the next week. So I may even look at taking Sundays a bit more off, so I'll just work until like 12. I'll do one work block, and then, Bob's your uncle. But it's also going to depend on workflow, when I can and can't take certain days. Like when I am going to use full 5 hours on certain days. Yeah, and the reason I could be working more, and realistically, I think a lot of young people are trying to do this, like, oh, I work 14 hours a day, so they're trying to do, 8 hours working on their business after their 9 to 5, so they do like that 5 to 9 type of thing. That's 5 a.m. to 9 a.m., then 9 a.m. to 5 a.m., then 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. Realistically, I think that is not the best idea, because I'm becoming more and more of a believer in less quantity and more quality. So I want to try work for less time, but more intense than all of those 8 hours that everyone else is working put together type of thing. But yeah, anyway, I'll go through all of that later, and I'm just gonna slowly boot up here. Let the brain work out a bit, and just kind of get all the rust off for the day. Yeah, so I'm gonna get prepared for my run, and I'll catch you guys after the run. I'm still deciding if I'm gonna film on the run. Probably not, because I'm not gonna take my phone, but yeah, I'll catch you guys after the run. Alright, so that was officially the first run towards some kind of marathon prep. It was probably the worst run I've ever been on. I'm staying over in Muizenberg at the minute, so, and if you're South African, then you know that the wind here is
is just absolutely awful. And the wind here, when it's a windy day, it just howls through. I think the wind is about it's between 26 and 30 kilometers, with gusts of like 64, which is absolute bullshit if you ask me. But we did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. And that is probably the hardest part of my day. And my mindset is, if I can do that, the rest of the day is an absolute breeze. Any hard decisions I have to make, they're all easy. Anything that I have to suffer through during the day, it's gonna be easy. This is the hardest day of the week because I do that and legs, so two things I don't like. But yeah, it's good. I'm on the new routine. I'm actually feeling good already. I'm about to take a dip in the pool and then get straight to work. So what more could you ask for, you know? But I will catch you guys when we hit the books. This is the coldest the pool has ever been. It is pretty nippy, I won't lie to you. Yeah, that's the coldest this pool has ever been. It's actually really refreshing though. Like, my word. Once changed his car. First gear to fourth gear.
What?
Because he revved the car up to like 80 k's an hour in first gear. This is what we're currently working on now. There's that bomber clot working on his stuff. And yeah, so I'm just obviously chilling at James's, and then we'll update you guys probably when I get home. And probably take a dip again, even though it's windy as fuck. But yeah. Alright guys, just finished up my last work block for the day and we are about to head to bed. Managed to also get my schedule, I think, optimized now for like properly. And so hopefully I can do that, because I think doing that will be really good for it sucks when I'm trying to fit in like 4 hours of work here and an extra 4 hours of work with the company. And so I think I managed to actually get in 4 hours of work through, like, without, I'm trying to create free spaces in my day so that my calendar kind of flows and it's not stacked on top of each other. But also like include a run and a gym session, which is, you know, it's like 2.5 hours of my day, which is it's actually quite a big portion when you have so much work that you want to do. You realize how much you actually, how much those 2.5 hours actually count. But yeah, I think I may have managed to optimize it, and I think it's just gonna have to come down to the fact that I'm gonna have to work 8 hours almost straight, like a 9 to 5 job. Except obviously I'll just go in between, you know, working the company and then working my actual job. Because the closer I put my work blocks together, the more it frees up the rest of my day in order to fit in workouts and all of that. And yeah, I think
I think I may just have to use Sundays to see if I can get more done, or Wednesdays to see if I can get more done. Just to kind of give me more hours at the desk, cracking through all these different tasks. And so what I can do is I can use those bigger work blocks that I do for the more intensive, longer kind of tasks that'll take me, 3 hours to do, but they weigh a lot in the business. And then for the shorter tasks, it'll just be doing certain things, like probably filming a video. It's good that I don't have to do any of the editing. James said he'd handle that, so all I have to do is film a video and then shoot it over to him. And what's also nice is that it's actually kind of nice that we don't have clients yet, because that means that we don't actually have any extra unbearable weight on our plate. So at the moment, we're just doing research for tools, which means that we are only focused on research, which can easily be done you can get a good portion of research done in 4 hours or 3 hours a day of working on that. And, once we start doing YouTube videos, one of my work blocks will be used to film the YouTube video, and hopefully I can do that in 1 hour and 45 minutes. But then also we're going to be doing, at least I've got two work blocks, which means one can be doing YouTube video, and then I can send out like a LinkedIn post, and then I can send out 2 more LinkedIn posts or something along the lines of that. But yeah, I'm gonna head to bed. It was a really productive day. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Comment down below what your thoughts on the video is, and what your, just anything. I'm trying to welcome more comments and trying to get to know my viewers more. So comment down below, whatever you want, and I will try to maybe a response to them in the next video. But yeah, so far, that's what the schedule's looking like. I'm trying to make it as sustainable as possible. I'd rather go for sustainability and consistency than intensity. But I also want to make each work block as intense as I can, so that, we are at the beginning of building a business which is very mentally intense, and beggars can't be choosers. So can't have it all. Can't have your cake and eat it too, Can't have all the time in the world and still, it's just... Anyway, I'm gonna head off to bed now, so I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's video.